No, he doesn't know. Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be our concluding match of day 2 here at the 2025 U.S. National Snooker Championships, live at the Champion Snooker Club in Concord, California. David Burney in the booth. Ahmed, Elsayed, apologies, is taking on Andy Mccloskey. Andy Mccloskey doing great work here in Northern California. Put on a tremendous tournament in Sacramento a couple months ago. I think it's been freshly announced they're either going to continue that series or they're going to have a tournament just like that over in Ireland in October. And Ahmed Elsayed has made America proud as he was over on the Pro Tour for the last 2 years as he won a card at the 2022 PAPSA Championships. So, a firecracker of a match here. So it looks like these guys are playing for seeding. Andy Mccloskey has won all 3 of his matches. Ahmed has won 2. So Blaze players will be moving on, but if you're first in your group, you get that bye, as we have 24 players moving on to the knockout phase. The first round of the knockout is 2 versus 3 seeds, and the winner of those matches plays the number 1 seed. So exciting stuff here at the U.S. Nationals. A lot of ups and downs in the last couple of days. There's going to be even more drama as we inch our way down towards who is going to be victorious and raise that Tom Collins trophy on holiday Monday night. Players just kind of feeling it out a little bit. Obviously, in the latter stages of the day, both players are certainly warmed up. It'd be nice to actually chat to Ahmed after the day, just to see how he's feeling. I think he was definitely the top dog over here in America a couple years ago, but a lot has happened over here in the US of A. A lot more tournaments have been popping up, a lot more players getting into the game, a lot more skilled players too. He's giving him a chance. Black is rather tied up. Could have an angle. Come off this red off the top cushion. Pink has been swallowed up by a bunch of cherries. Set to roll just a little bit more. Ahmed. Definitely a more aggressive player. Definitely would like to open up those reds. Unfortunately, just didn't get on the right side of the blue. Just have to gentle little stun run through. Have that red on the right side of the table. He's got an opportunity possibly here. He's got a little bit of an angle that he could go into that pink and burst open the reds. He's got an angle obviously on the yellow to come back down the table. Went the other way to kind of develop them. He went into the pink. Didn't open up as much, but well thought out shot there, obviously. If he's to miss the blue, he could be in a lot of trouble. Maybe just wanting to pluck them off. See, everyone likes to talk in a billiard room, so I'm pretty sure Ahmed has asked some of the players in the room what's the scoop with this Andy Mccloskey character. And as well, looking at the group listings of where everyone stands, knows that Andy definitely knows his way around the table, as he's the leader in the group with 3 match wins. We are on PAPS's YouTube page. If you have any comments or questions, let us know. The chat is active and lively. Some good debates going on, some good support. He's got the blue to the right middle. Looks like there's a little bit of an angle. Can come back as that red is nicely open just left of the black. Well, he's all right there. Ahmed is just letting Andy know that it's touching ball. Andy might just want to come and clarify, and he agrees. And when there's no ref at the table, which is a lot of the time the case in the amateur game, always good just to announce it, say that it's touching ball or free ball, and when you have nominated your free ball, what ball you are nominated for the free ball, just to clarify any disagreements. does have this red. He's just mentioned to a gentleman at the concession stand, they're just having a lively debate there, and they're just right behind Ahmed. Nice cut by Ahmed. Some like to call him Ali. It's just getting close to Ernst, who's on that table, as you can see at the top of the screen there. Either way, it's a battle of the ace, Ali and Andy. Nice spot there by Andy. Just colored is desirable. Well, maybe does he want to just sneak in behind that blue? The yellow's covered that red. Looks like Ali is just playing with some side. Ooh, he's almost out of result there. So close was that white ball to get behind the yellow. Just so everyone is aware, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning is when we will start the knockout phase. It's 9 a.m. Pacific time. We're here in the West Coast at the Champions Snooker Club in Concord, California. So make sure you set your alarm. There'll be some exciting stuff. Those matches will be best of 5. Looks like Andy might have a pathway for this red in the middle of those 3, all the way into the yellow pocket. And he can come off that cushion nicely. Both these players will be moving on to the knockout phase, just where they will stand. Andy wins, he'll be the top of the group and get that bye, so he can have a little bit of a lie-in. Those two reds on the right cushion over there. Wouldn't be surprised if Ali just clipped off that. There's two reds by the black, the lower one. There's a pathway for this red to go by the bunch of reds and the blue in the green pocket, but Andy refusing that. Just going to put his cue ball deep into the bulk area. Another safety shot here for Andy. Nice if he can get tight behind that yellow. Looks like there's a pathway there for Andy for this red. Well, he's got a couple. Thought maybe the one just further there. Just can't connect. Ali's got this red right into the heart. Draw it back. He'll stay on to the black. Oh, well, he's got to be sick with himself there. There's a great opportunity. Where's that red though going? Got a break there. It's kind of really plugged up that pocket. And that was going to be some plant there if he was able to be successful. Don't blame him for trying. Hasn't left a red on. Ali, I should say, with an 8-point advantage. Sounds like a little bit of excitement is going on. One of the players' car alarm was going off. Well judged. Well judged. Free with that yellow. That's a pink. Yeah. He was trying to be a little blasé with that first attempt. Jacking himself sitting on the table. Of course, he can in the pink. It's a bit more sensible shot. And looks like he's all right. Just rolled enough that red that squeaked open just below the green is unpotable as the red that's closest to the cue ball has covered that angle. Ooh, that was a nice eye there. But Ali was just going to maybe glance off them, go into move around the bulk area. Obviously, there's that red up there by the yellow. He's just going to be on the left side cushion. It's a good chance here for Andy. Come off the cushion to look for that red. The middle pocket. Unfortunately, cannoned into that brown full in the face. Can he get by this plant? It looks like it's straight on. Yeah. From our other camera angle that it could, but it was tricky. It might have just been blocked. Obviously, Andy would know better than we. Ali with a long red here. As he baited into Andy taking that red into that same pocket. That's right by the blue. Unfortunately not. Let's see what Ali can do with this. Good angle on the black to come up table. This brown just stuns it up. He can play for that red into the opposite middle pocket. It's definitely a thin cut for that red left of the brown into the left middle. Might just maybe take a shot to nothing here in the opposite way. Yeah, try that red into the top left corner, but make sure his cue ball is deep in the top end of the table. So 19-point advantage for Ali in this first frame. Seems like someone's phone is going off. Yeah. Doesn't seem like it disturbed Ali that much. Got a nice red. Nice little touch shot to Snooker Andy. Mindful, there might be a free ball here. Can put him back in from there. Put him back at the original spot. So both players agree. Play on. Yeah, I didn't think Andy was going to miss twice. So Lee might have missed a trick there. Could have maybe played the free ball with the black and snookered him behind the pink. But unfortunately, Andy has made contact with the red. But as you can see, he gifted a chance to Ali with a relatively easy starter. Got an angle on the green, probably to come up to this red above the brown ball.
Yeah, I told him to have a look at the bracket at 8 o'clock. We started at 9. So I didn't know if it was something that I could help out with. As I'm sitting here, I mean, I've got nothing to do anyway. All the matches are starting now. Yes, yeah. This one here is the last one. This is the last one? Yeah.
Trailing by 28. Just needs to tighten a few bolts in the old brain box. It's characteristic for Andy, missing those kind of shots.
He actually charges everybody down the entry fee. And the funds it if you play other matches. That's how we do the snooker. We're all in the pool. We have a different way. So we use larger groups. We use groups of 6 and 7. And then we actually forward 2 based on standings and 1 on a knock. But to qualify for the World Cup, you have to play all the matches. Yes.
It's again, another phone is going off in the room.
Yeah, it's a much better idea. The other thing that happens out of that is now it should cover expenses. Exactly.
The mid-range shot here for Ali. I don't know if he needed that much pace on it, though.
Yeah, like I said, if they're walking away, they're walking away from double.
Oh, look at this. Oh, can you believe it?
It doesn't depend on them coming back.
Flukes do happen in the game when Unlike its counterpart in 8-ball and 9-ball, it's called shots. Obviously, players definitely feel embarrassed when a flute goes in. That's why you usually see a raise of the hand. Or if you're Cliff Wilson, you'll just laugh at your opponent in its face. Definitely a lot of characters in the game of snooker, that's for sure. So is that flute going to help out Andy like it did Cliff Dorbin in 1983? Blue is just really the only problem for Andy. Everything's pretty much out in the open. Obviously, once this brown goes down, they'll be on the colors. Just might be hooked. Yeah, looking at that. So there's 27 on the table. 18 points is the difference between these opponents. It's the first frame, a best of 3. You have to say the winner of this match probably is going to be the winner of the group and get that first round bye, as the format for the knockout phase is 24 players move on. The 2s face 3, and the number 1 seed in the group gets a bye. Basically, if you want to win the Tom Collins Trophy, you got to win no matter what. Just win, win, win. It's a simple philosophy when you say it out loud. But as we know, this game of snooker is very difficult. So many factors, so many skill sets that you need to have. We've seen some of the greatest tacticians in this game just break down because the mental challenges are immense. A little unfortunate for the man originally from Egypt. Great story to hear if you go back into the history books, way back at our 2022 U.S. Nationals. Up there at Ox Billiards, has the distinct pleasure to have Ali in the commentating booth with me. And talked a little bit about his origins. His father took him to a prestigious club in his native country of Egypt, and that's where he just fell in love with it. Definitely he had a dream, like a lot of us snooker players, to play on the professional tour, and he achieved it. He had some tough results over there, but it just goes to show you how steep the competition is on the pro circuit. We're definitely getting tournaments and programs here in North America, Central America, and South America, just to get players primed to head overseas. So the future definitely looks bright for the game of snooker this side of the Atlantic. I think it's really going to grow globally with Zhao Xingtong of China, first Chinese player to win the World Championship, and the devil is working in Andy's favor there. That was a fantastic snooker that he laid behind the blue. I want to take a picture. I want to put a coin down, maybe a little bit of chalk behind that cue ball. So escape plan looks tough. Maybe think of the middle. In between object and cue ball, use that same trajectory, I should say. Just gonna watch, there's no referee present in these situations. Oh, much better attempt. What happened there? Yeah. The player is to touch a ball on the table. It's a maximum foul of 7 points. So that does apply too for these foul and miss situations. Third attempt here for Ali. It's getting close. I wonder if Andy will put him back here. The pot is definitely appetizing for the Irish-born, American-living Mccloskey. Yeah. He's just coming around to see where the green is, but Ali was definitely getting close to hitting that yellow on that previous shot, so I don't blame Andy for taking this on. Nicely done. He did get the snooker. Nasty best of business as that blue really hinders Ali to go up and down table, which would be nice because this one, sure, there's a shorter path going left to right on the table, but really he'll be jumping over that, queuing over that, I should say, pink ball. Just going to start watching out for a free ball. So the tactical side paying an advantage for Andy Mccloskey. Just be a bit mindful there, Ahmed, jostling your cue ball with that cue. We did see at the American Masters a couple months. Felt like a long time ago. There's been a lot of snooker in between. One player was jostling that cue ball, and then one player called a foul because they definitely felt the tip, as that would act as a stroke. Good hit there. Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted. You just got to be on point all the time. I think a lot of the time you see these players just pretty much collapse when they're victorious. Putting every ounce of concentration into their matches. Just by the conclusion of them, they're just zapped. He'll be all right. This brown has come to his rescue. Blocking a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it is. He's going to come off cushion first. He's left the pathway. And he's got a shot to put this green to extend his lead. He had to use a lot of pace to get up for that brown, but just 8 points in it and 25 on the table. This would be quite a steal. Ali was definitely ahead in this frame, looking like the favorite, but then a few snookers, and Ali wasn't able to convert on the first or second attempt, so he forfeited a lot of points towards Andy to give him the lead. Just gotta take it one shot at a time. This is gonna hurt Mccloskey if he's to be on the losing end.
It's interesting because if we had like a monitor just like that, actually right there, that monitor, if it just had a list of the matches and which ones were live, and then the ones that finish just drop off.
Oh, where's this cue ball headed?
They would know exactly
Oh,
which matches they
unbelievable. I was looking so primed to come down for that pink. Just found its way into the bottom of that middle pocket.
I'm listening to the commentary about I think the bottom thing was probably the best way to go.
Ooh, Andy's got to be sick with that one. Threw it all around the world. It's definitely tight. Oh, he does need them all.
So is Alan going to come back? Or is it just
It's a thin cut into that middle. It's going to lose control of the cue ball. He's got to come up and down table. Just wanting to make sure. Just doesn't want to be distracted by anything. Just attaching his mini butt. Oh. Ooh. Well, not the end of the world. This still is a tricky shot. Obviously, back in the practice room, playing with some mates. Not a lot of pressure on it, but in the national championship, still just round robin, but playing for position. For the first frame for Mccloskey. Yes, the pink is there. So.
tablets? I'm just on that jam. They're having trouble with the one table. They'd like to move to a different table partners with the match.
Final frame, and we both agree, if you agree, to let us play them and then the other table, because that other table is really
So, and Mccloskey. Oh, they can still force a black ball respot. My bad. My mistake there. It's been a long day. Look at white. Do not drop. Do not drop. Oh, oh, oh. Tied 63. So our first black ball off the spot. So they'll flip a coin. Or decide if they want to go in first or let their opponent in. So it's like, not sure who won the toss there, but Andy's first in. So the idea obviously here is usually just clip off the black, put both black and cue ball tight to the opposite cushions. Well, that's a different technique. And he All right. Double is there. Yeah, it's right where Ali is. It's right by the concession stand, so a little bit of talking. Wow, what a double. What a steal for that frame. Up and down and all around. Just what we expected. We're going to step aside for a few short moments and come back with frame 2 right after this, everyone. And just like that, we're back for a deciding black ball respot finish in that first frame. Let's see if Andy can rebound. Then it might be a lot of work for our staff behind the scenes. Find out who the seed is, because there'll be frame differential possibilities. Winning 2-0 definitely will help Ali. Got a nice cue ball there. That's all right. Has left this red, but it sure is thin. Oh, thinner than a French crepe. The thing is, where was this colored ball going to be? Oh, he's got an opening. He's got a chance for the pink. A long shot into the yellow pocket. Yeah, just a little wide. Cut the jaw and missed. And he's got a nice little red. We'll pass this yellow. Almost had a little bit of the Bill Werbenick shot. And most people think the Bill Werbenick shot is one shot on the cue, another shot on the logger. But actually, I've been coined the phrase that I was playing with a friend that knew Bill back in Canada. I remember taking a red on, pocketing it. Pretty much did not move from my position because my next color was right there that I didn't need to move, and potted the color right after. And asked my friend, was that a Bill Werbenick shot? Is there not much walking around the table? He said, absolutely. So it's getting close to about 6:30 here on the West Coast. Not sure how they're doing over there in Toronto. They've got the Canadian National Tournament just started up. The senior side began today. Not sure if there's still action going on over there. Our good friend Rob Richards on the OBSA YouTube channel is capturing all the great action over there. see a little later today over in China, the World Women's Snooker Championship is going on. So lots of great snooker action live on the amateur scene. Well, the amateur scene in North America. The professional scene with the ladies over there in China. And if you missed any of the Professional World Championship, I urge you to get WST Play. A game changer for all us snooker fans in North America. It's a great streaming service. Yeah, the on-demand feature, which is just so beneficial, especially for us in the West Coast, as most of the time those prime time snooker events happen at about 7 o'clock British time, and that's right in the middle of our day here on the West Coast. So with the on-demand function, when we get finished our day at work, we're going to watch some great snooker action. So WST Play, definitely check it out. It's not a lot. I think it works out to maybe about $15 per month, but it's well worth it. They've got a huge archive that they're building of great previous matches. As I've alluded to, hopefully somehow they can get the 1984 Masters semifinal between Jimmy White and Kirk Stevens. That one I heard was just a firecracker of a match. But right now, Ali is doing a good job here, showing what made him go overseas. All our matches, last batch of matches today, are in progress. You can check out Cloud Snooker, cloudsnooker.com, to get any updates. It's been a great invention by the team at USSA and PAPSA, at Jay Prodhocker, using this Cloud Snooker website. All tables here are outfitted with tablets. That's where the players keep their scores, and that directly talks to the website. So if you can't be here in person and your favorite player is not on the TV table, you can still follow them with the live scoring app. Ali is making my job easy. It's nice to just sit back and watch a player in great flow. Yeah, all Andy can do is just hope for a chance. All the spectators, just lots of tables in action, but they're definitely glued to this table now. This has been an exciting break here by Ahmed. Ali.
Came back to billiards and started playing, and then I couldn't get anybody to do any referee work. We seemed much more fun. I really like our system. So I got it.
It looks like Ali's going to take this frame. Just trying to find out what the break's at, and he's definitely at the zone. We might just been thrown off a little bit by the audience members. Obviously, when you're that close to the table, you got to act like statues. But it is tough. In these active pool rooms, Ali a little bit more familiar with the professional settings. Where they're in designated. Oh, and he just broke down on that black. A great break of 57. He couldn't take the frame there in that visit. Nice 57 break there by Ali, but he couldn't win the get the frame. One there. There's definitely points on the table for Andy to make it happen. Obviously that red up in the bulk area is a little bit of a pain, but pink's up there. It would be a Herculean clearance if he was able to do this. Just situated how the balls are, but yeah, he doesn't need all blacks. It definitely helps the cause if he gets more reds with blacks, but those blue around the reds isn't the end of the world. Yeah, it's a little cage of that first frame. This is kind of the style that we're seeing, you know, big combinations. Players putting good breaks together. This could even be a final, but it's just a group stage match. Now I could just draw back ever so slightly. Oh, we really got into that. That by a bunch. And with decent effort. He's not out of the frame just yet. Or the match. Just with those reds now up at the bulk area. The one saving grace is that pink is up there as well. So Ali just taking a look at the scoreboard, see where he stands. So 58 to 25. 33 in it. Ooh, that might be Andy's last shot there. Definitely was going for it. Started slow. Thought that we could go to a decider, but it's been an exciting second frame. Definitely a wonderful 57 break there by Ali. This blue is his frame ball. This was put us into the snooker's required stage, but with the last red there, there's always a potential of a free ball. think he's got the angle to pot it. He might. It's tough to see. We're far away. Could maybe just sneak by it. He can. It's there. It is. And there's handshakes where that red goes away. And Ahmed Ali Elsayed takes this match 2 frames to nothing. That could be big, winning 2 frames and not allowing Andy to win 1. So both players, I think, are tied with match wins in their group. We'll have to take a look at the Cloud Snooker website to see how they stand in the standings. There's still plenty of matches going on in the room. Unfortunately, we will not be televising them, as that's it for our broadcast here today at the 2025 U.S. National Snooker Championships here at the Champion Snooker Club in Concord, California. It's been a great day too. We still got 2 more days to go. All the exciting entertainment action will start tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. 9 a.m. That will be our first batch of knockout phase. Not sure who will be on the TV table, but I bet you it's going to be an exciting one. So it's David Burney saying good night, everybody. Get home safe, and we'll see you tomorrow here at day 3 of the 2025 U.S. National Snooker Championship.